This is the Delaware County Newscast with some of the latest interesting news from around the county. I'm Andrew Kantor. Back in 2023, American Ginseng, the owner of the old Kellogg Elementary School building in Treadwell, defaulted on a $100,000 loan. The lender won a lawsuit that required County Sheriff Craig Dumond to sell the property at auction to pay back the loan. According to a bunch of witnesses, the winning bidder bid $380,000, but for whatever reason, the sale went through for just $380. Obviously a typo, right? Nope. Despite those witnesses, Dumond insisted the school building sold for $380 to a guy named Jonas Shaw. The lender sued over this, but ended up settling out of court with Shaw. But now the old owner, American Ginseng, is itself suing to have a judge undo the entire sale because it's obvious to everyone, except maybe Craig Dumond, that there was a mistake. And now it'll all depend on whether that judge agrees that $380 makes no sense for a property worth more than $1 million. Delaware County's all-volunteer fire service is running low on volunteers, and county supervisors are calling the situation, quote, rapidly approaching crisis status, unquote. It's thanks to a combination of geography, low incomes, and people just not interested in volunteering. So supervisors just approved spending about $74,000 on a county-wide study to figure out what to do about it. They're hoping to get an unbiased perspective on everything from equipment, response times, to how to improve recruitment, and hopefully we'll get that later this year. After several years, Margaretville trustees are getting closer to a final draft of a law regulating food trucks in the village. Really? The proposed law would require food trucks to be at least 150 feet from the entrance of any brick-and-mortar business. It would limit them to 24 hours in a spot, and it would make permits good for a full season. They didn't settle on a permit price yet, though, one step at a time. Anyway, the trustees scheduled a public hearing on the proposal for 4:45 p.m. on Tuesday, July 21st. Delaware County has received $1.2 million in funds from 2 settlements between states and the drug makers who worked really hard to get people addicted to painkillers. County supervisors just voted to allocate about $233,000 of that toward inpatient addiction treatment services and psychiatric care for inmates who are waiting to stand trial. The biggest portion, that's going to be for a new social worker position at UHS Delaware Valley Hospital in Walton. And that's just some of what's been happening in Delaware County this week. This has been the Delaware County Newscast. You can find us at delconewscast.com. I'm Andrew Kantor. See you next week.